It's a festive night in Memphis, Tennessee. And as fireworks light the sky, we're getting ready for fireworks on the field. The powerful Arkansas Razorbacks of the Southwest Conference, armed with a punishing ground attack that takes its toll, and a solid defense anchored by exciting nose guard Tony Cherico. The Hogs stand ready to meet the Georgia Bulldogs of the Southeast Conference. The Bulldogs are led by star tailback Lars Tate. He's run his way into the Georgia record books and has etched his name next to another Georgia all-time great, Herschel Walker. Raycom Sports presents the 1987 Liberty Bowl from Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks against the Georgia Bulldogs. In the 29th annual Liberty Bowl football game. Live on Raycom Sports. Tonight's game is brought to you by Budweiser, proud sponsor of the 1988 U.S. Olympic team. This Bud's for you. By Pepto-Bismol, for most common stomach discomforts, the one that coats is the only one you need. By Good News Plus, with the Lubra-Smooth strip for extra smoothness and comfort, only from Gillette. By Chloraseptic, the fast relief of sore throat pain. Chloraseptic, now that's relief. By Northwest Airlines, the airline that serves over 220 cities in 20 countries on 3 continents. And by 3M, worldwide sponsor of the 1988 Olympic Games. 3M, supporting the dream. Winston Churchill once said, a fanatic is one who can't change his mind and won't change the subject. Well, that definition certainly applies to the hog-calling Razorback fans from Arkansas, where football is much more than mere sport. It is a way of life. Georgia fans are equally as boisterous. Athens is a small Georgia town, but on football Saturdays, it just might be America's loudest city. Tonight, however, the roar of the crowd will rise from the Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium right here in Memphis, Tennessee. Well, Happy New Year, everybody. I'm Phil Stone. If sheer excitement turns you on, oh, have you come to the right place. 9 of the last 10 Liberty Bowl games have been decided by a touchdown or less. Working with me tonight is a man who spent 13... the most knowledgeable analysts in football today, Dave Rowan. Dave, how is it year in and year out? The Liberty Bowl keeps coming up with exciting matchups.
Well, Phil, I think it's a great compliment to Bud Dudley and his selection staff. Every year they pick outstanding teams, and this year is no difference. They have picked 2 outstanding teams that are very similar in their attack plans.
Well, you're talking about Arkansas and Georgia, and when you talk offense for the Bulldogs and the Razorbacks, Dave, these are 2 teams that mirror each other in every sense of the word.
Absolutely. James Rouse, he's got over 1,000 yards rushing, only the 3rd back in Arkansas history, and he's got an excellent offensive line anchored by 350-pound right guard Freddie Childress.
And how about them dogs? Since Herschel Walker left Georgia, Vince Dooley has used 13 different tailbacks. That is until this year, when he decided for the first time since Herschel to rely on just one man, number 32, Lars Tate. And Tate became the first running back at Georgia since Herschel left to rush for 1,000 yards or more. But just as the offenses are mirror images of one another, so is the Arkansas and Georgia defense. 2 teams exceptionally strong, Dave, against the run, but when both teams have to defend against the pass, it turns into a real circus.
It really does. Both these teams ranked 1st and 2nd in their respective conferences versus the rush. But when they put up the ball, both these teams have got a lot of problems. They gave up a lot of yardage in the air, and we may see that type of game tonight.
Well, Dave, if you're looking for something that might break this common denominator, it may come down to the effectiveness of Arkansas quarterback Greg Thomas, who for the first time since the season opener is healthy. He loves the pass, and with his shoulder 100%, that Bulldog secondary could be put to the test. Well, we're in Memphis, Tennessee. We're set. The Bulldogs and the Razorbacks are set. In a moment, the 29th renewal of the Liberty Bowl from Memphis, Tennessee.
GM meets your challenge now.
If you ask me to dish out my hard-earned money on a new car,
then you better show me some real quality that's
priced right.
GM meets your challenge with outstanding quality and great values backed by the strongest warranty in GM history.
What about price?
Most popular GM cars and trucks equipped the way you want are priced lower in 1988. And right now you can more than double your savings on option packages on some of our best-selling cars.
That's leadership.
That's GM.
Your face takes enough abuse, so you need the Gillette Good News Plus disposable. Its Lubra-Smooth strip is designed to reduce irritation, so shaving feels so good. Good News Plus.
They're going to California for the weekend.
It's a frequent flyer thing, 40,000 miles, and they both fly free.
I've got 40,000 miles. We're going to the mall.
Some airlines make you fly nearly 40,000 miles for one free trip. On Northwest, you get 2.
We're at the Liberty Bowl in Memphis, Tennessee. Phil Stone with Dave Rowe. The pregame festivities have concluded, and now it's time for the main event. Let's go to public address announcer Tom Prestigiacomo.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand as the University of Georgia Redcoat Marching Band, under the direction of Dr. Dwight Satterwhite, plays, and Memphis' own Marguerite Piazza sings our national anthem.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we won were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets gleaming, the bomb bells singing.
We'll be back with the kickoff of the 1987 Liberty Bowl from Liberty Bowl Memorial Stadium right after these messages from your local station.
The new CMC is hot, with the hot electronics everybody wants for the holidays, all at the lowest prices in town. Like this Sanyo digital car stereo with push-button tuning, CMC priced at just $79.95, or a 200-watt Panasonic home system for only $4.99. And that's not all. Choose from thousands of items in our new $2 million Panasonic inventory, including many items you might not expect to find at CMC, like typewriters, telephones, and clock radios. It may be December, but the prices are hotter than ever at the new CMC.
Toyotathon is rolling, but it ends soon. Your Toyota dealer selling nearly 90,000 cars, trucks, and vans, saving you millions of dollars. Listen.
Coast to coast, Toyota dealers are saving buyers hundreds, even 1,000 or more.
I saved 1,000.
Me saved 600. They're excited.
See how much you can save. Your Toyota dealer is staying open late, but you gotta hurry. Toyotathon 88 ends soon at your Toyota dealer.
Take it from Mr. American. There's only one way to own, the American way.
Right now at Americans, rent a 2-in-1 TV and VCR for only $19.95 per week. Rent to own now and get this collector's AM/FM radio free. Plus get no credit check, no deposit, and no hassles.
Take it from Mr. American. There's only one way to own, the American way.
Call our hotline number now or check the phone book or post TV guide for the Americans rent-to-own store nearest you.
This year, when my in-laws came for the holidays, I decided to do it right. Not the same old chip and dip and nugget routine. I got finger foods at Jack in the Box. I did the whole bit, okay? Egg rolls, chicken strips, shrimp. They were so impressed they decided to stay until New Year's.
Mix and mingle with new finger foods from Jack in the Box.